Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Alright guys, so we got a different video this time. We're doing a mulch job. Customer went and picked up mulch, and we got a group of 3 guys coming out here to lay it out for him. So right here we're in a trailer, just straight pitchforking, putting the mulch into a wheelbarrow and getting it through his yard and laying it out on the front beds, on the side beds, and then you'll see some in the backyard. So these are really pretty good jobs for what you're doing and the money you're making. This job specifically, we're charging the customer $40 per yard to put out. So in this case he had 8 yards, so we're charging him $320 to put everything out for him. I think it ended up taking us about 2.5 hours. So $320 in 2.5 hours is pretty good money. I actually prefer these to the lawn mowing jobs. They, like I said, it's really the pay for what you're doing. I mean, it can be tough, man. If you're in the sun doing this for 3 or 4 hours, it'll get to you. But you know, you grab a water, take a couple buddies, go knock on some doors and see if anyone wants some mulch done. I've had some good success with, you can see if you walk around a neighborhood and you see some of the places that look like they need a fresh layer of mulch. Knock on the door, ask them, say, hey, this is what I do, here's some pictures of what I've done. And typically you'll get at least 1 or 2 clients from it, and all it really takes is 1 or 2 a week to be making $500 or $600 a week pretty easily. And you're doing this at 8 to 10 hours a week instead of a 40-hour job, so really you can't beat it. If you're a self-starter, all you really need is a wheelbarrow and a pitchfork. I like to bring my leaf blower with me just to make sure I'm getting all the mulch off the concrete and in the areas it shouldn't be. So I highly suggest this as a starting business, adding to lawn mowing if you're wanting to do landscaping. I've done about, I think, between 12 and 20 of these jobs this summer, ranging anywhere from 3 yards to, I think we did 25 in 2 or 3 days. So it's definitely worth it. And that 25, I think we made, how much did we make on that job? We made around $1,500 in 2 days, about 30 man hours, I think. Maybe a little less than that, 25 man hours. As you can see here, this is it. We got a rake. We're dumping right in these front beds, and then we're just making sure we're raking it out evenly. We get down and we'll spread with our hands, making sure we're getting under the bushes. All the spots that need a layer, we're going through and making sure we layer it up. You'll be able to tell when you're doing it, what's the appropriate layer, how tall you want the mulch, or you know, where to get it under the bushes, things like that. Really, this is it. I mean, filling up a wheelbarrow, going back, doing it again, man, and then raking it out. There's not a whole lot to it. Here we can see, this is when I start getting to a little of the nitty gritty, where you're getting the mulch in your hands and you're spreading out pretty evenly under the bushes. I had to go around this cactus, got pricked once or twice. But man, once you get going and you get good reviews, it's pretty easy to stay busy. This is the second mulch job this week. We have average about 2 a week on top of all the lawns that I manage. You can see where it's piled up and where it needs to be spread. Right here, I actually have the GoPro on the wheelbarrow with me. Y'all let me know if you want to see some different angles, like what part of the process you want to see. In this instance, the customer got the mulch. Not always is it like that. Sometimes I order it and then you charge differently based on if you're providing the mulch or not. So my rate that I typically charge for this dyed brown, which is like a higher tier mulch, would be $85 if I provide the mulch and also spread it. Whereas today I just charge $40 just to put it out. So really it's all about doing a good job for the customer and then being recommended for another one. It's word of mouth. It's typically how customer service and working with customers, that's how you get more jobs. So you see here we got another trailer full. So front yard had 4 yards worth of mulch. This backyard had another 4 yards worth of mulch. It was just kind of an estimate on what we thought would work for the area that he needed mulch to be spread. Getting in there, like I said, is literally just pitchforking into the wheelbarrows. We had 3 guys out there, so it went by much quicker than if you're doing it by yourself. I've done 20 by myself before. Depends on how much you want to get paid, how many friends you want to involve, if you got another job that day. Really, I recommend getting 2 or 3 jobs and having 2 or 3 people out there with you. That's going to be the best bang for your buck as a worker. So I'm just going to stop talking for a little bit and let y'all see the whole process. As you can see, it's a pretty mundane, very repetitive process, but it's not too hard really. I think anyone can do it. Any of you guys can. In this area right here, this customer wanted mulch spread in this area where it hadn't been before. So in order for areas like this, you're gonna need to layer it up more so than you normally would. Let's say a house had mulch put down a year ago. You can see that it's down, but the color is kind of gone. So you are able to add a thinner layer there. In an area like this where mulch has not been, you're gonna need to layer it up in order for it to look the same as the areas that have been previously laid with mulch. So as you can see, we got Drew here, he's spreading out, I'm dumping, and we have Cullen in the trailer filling. I mean, rocking the AirPods, literally throw in some headphones, man. Y'all can knock it out in a day. I'm telling you, it'd be a great money maker for anyone younger who has the time to do it. Here in a little bit, we'll go through and then just show you guys the final product and show you how good it looks. and why customers pay you to do it. Alright guys, this is all we had for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Let me know what else you guys want to see.